Luis Severino AP 25 tosses from 60 feet on flat ground by the staff ace isn't much to get excited about, but when Yankees right-hander Luis Severino completed that mundane exercise Wednesday, it had to be viewed as tiny progress. It felt pretty normal, felt a little off maybe because I was off for 2 weeks, Severino said following the workout on Field 3 next to Georgia. Steinbrenner Field. The whole body for not doing nothing, mechanics, and all that rust will likely shake off, but more important to the Yankees is that Severino's right rotator cuff didn't bark a bit during the session. Fine, nothing at all, Severino answered when asked how much he felt pain or soreness tossing with coaching assistant, bullpen catcher Radley Haddad. Severino said he would repeat the 25 tosses at 60 feet on Thursday, and while that is a long way from starting a big league game, it's a step in the process that the pitcher and the Yankees hope will get him back to the active roster sometime in May. He will start the year on the injured list. That is a good thing, Severino said of not feeling any discomfort in the shoulder. I know I am not going to pitch in the first month of the season, but I feel good. The report on Severino that Aaron Boone received in West Palm Beach was positive. He got through it pain-free, which is another step for him, Boone said. I am not sure when he climbs back on a mound, but I imagine if he continues to progress it won't be long. Severino was shut down on March 1 when the first slider he threw warming up for his initial spring training outing caused a sensation that was diagnosed as inflammation in the rotator cuff. Masahiro Tanaka will replace Severino as the opening day starter against the Orioles on March 28 in the Bronx. James Paxton and J.A. Happ will follow, so the Yankees are fortified to go without their ace. But the Yankees need Severino in order to get past the defending World Series champions Red Sox in the AL East. So confident Severino would remain their best starter, the Yankees signed him to a 4-year, $40 million deal on February 15 to wipe out all of his salary arbitration years. In the past 2 seasons, the 25-year-old Severino has finished 3rd and 9th in the All-Cy Young race, has a 33-14 record, a 3.18 ERA, has struck out 450 and allowed 323 hits in 384 innings. Guest instructor Lee Mazzilli was hit in the head by a batted ball during batting practice in Tampa on Wednesday. He was taken to St. Joseph's Hospital and admitted for observation. If the Yankees opt to use a reliever to start a game at some point, and Boone said on Tuesday that was a possibility, Jonathan Holder is a candidate. The right-hander pitched the first 2 innings of Wednesday's 2-1 loss to the Astros and didn't allow a run. In action at the Yankees minor league complex in Tampa, Aroldis Chapman struck out 5 and walked 1 in 2 innings against the AAA Pirates, and DJ LeMay went 2 for 4 with a homer. J.A. Happ threw a 33-pitch simulated game against Yankee minor leaguers. Boone wants nothing to do with the thought that a soft early schedule, the first 9 games are against the putrid Orioles, 6, and downtrodden Tigers, 3, provides a window to get injured players healthy. No. Hell no, I hate that. It's hard to win games in this league. If you don't play well, you usually won't win. So our job is to be ready to rock every single day, and our guys are really good at that, Boone said of his club, which went 57-27 last year against teams below .500 and was 12-7 versus the O's and 4-3 against the Tigers. Yeah, I don't worry about our focus and our frame of mind and our intent every day. But yeah, I don't get caught up in that at all. I look at every day as a matchup that anyone's certainly capable of beating us or having a good day or whatever, that if we don't bring it, we don't play well. I hate starting to look at that stuff. Miguel Andujar's defense has improved this spring, but he was charged with his first error in Wednesday's loss when he threw a ball away trying to convert a line drive out into a double play at first base. The miscue cost the Yankees a run. His throwing has been great. That was one of those bang-bang plays where he probably tried to do too much, probably didn't have a play, Boone said. CC Sabathia will throw in a minor league game Thursday. It will be his first game action this spring outside of a simulated game and will provide an indication if the veteran lefty starts the season on the IL or begins serving a 5-game suspension at the start of the year. Brett Gardner. Getty Images. With 6 games in 6 days following an off day immediately following opening day, Boone is leaning towards playing Brett Gardner in center for all 6 since Aaron Hicks will be on the IL. Probably, yeah, he would be the guy. Now if a day comes into play there, then we could consider a few things, Boone said. Utility man Tyler Wade, who left Wednesday's game with a hip issue, is Boone's other option in center. And Boone said don't count out Aaron Judge, who played center in college, landing in the middle of the outfield or leading off. Never say never, Boone said about hitting Judge first. As for Judge in center, Boone said it will be talked about. We'll have those conversations, he said. Quote, The good thing for him is it is natural, going home. I know he would be on board with anything we would have to do. Dormant at the plate for most of the spring, Gary Sanchez had a second straight productive day Wednesday, when he went 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Sanchez went 2 for 3 and drove in 2 runs with a pair of doubles on Tuesday against the Rays. Considering Greg Bird's injury history in the past 3 seasons, his getting hit near the right elbow in the first inning had to send a small chill through the organization's body. However, Bird remained in the game. Jacoby Ellsbury played catch, ran and did agility drills in the right field area of GMS Field. Ellsbury reported to camp on Sunday but hasn't been cleared for baseball activities. There's no timetable on when the often injured center fielder, who missed all of last year and had hip surgery late in the season, will be allowed to participate in full workouts. Thursday's schedule, the Yankees' 2-game East Coast swing continues in Jupiter against the Cardinals. Rotation candidate Domingo German will start. George A. King III in Tampa and Joel Sherman in West Palm Beach.